welcome back to another episode of the Usually Best of Friends podcast. I'm Abraham, and today, I'm here with Julissa, and today we have a very special guest. Julissa, introduce her.
Jackie Silva. Welcome to our podcast. Can we have the boo button? I'm kidding.
Oh, wow.
Now we have... Nice.
That's a little more awkward. I would prefer the boo.
For real.
Welcome.
Wait, what is it? I feel it's like quiet. Is that normal?
Maybe because the AC. No, the AC is
I don't know.
typically
It's just
on.
like it's too quiet.
It's more silence.
You never
Yeah.
say the Q word.
What?
Why?
You never say the Q word.
Why?
Don't say the Q word in front of a healthcare employee. Don't. Just don't.
Oh, it's too quiet.
Oh my
Or
god.
in front of a mom.
She just said not to do it. Did
Or
you-
mention
Whatever.
the full moon.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
You're not one of those,
What
are
did she
you?
say?
I am one
She
of
said,
those. I
"Don't.
believe it.
Let's not even start with the full moon." She said.
Is she a furry?
No.
She's
The hospitals get crazy on full moons.
Bruh,
and after you see
That's
the word
some
quiet.
ass, bro.
Okay, you know
We'll
what?
get into it.
She prays to crystals. I already know.
She believes in horoscopes.
Do you have rose quartz under your pillow?
Have what?
Okay, good. That was a test.
What, do you?
No, what the heck?
I don't know what that is.
So rose quartz is, what did I say? It's a crystal, and it's a pink one. And I guess every crystal has a different use. And rose quartz is specifically to like draw love into your life. And I've heard of women that have rose quartz either under their pillow or they'll leave it in a man's car to like make them
Fall in love?
fall in love.
Is this some sort of witchcraft?
It's witchcraft.
Is crystals witchcraft?
The fact that you know about this.
I know it's because of social media, but honestly, let me shut up before I get a lot of hate.
That's true.
People are going to be like,
Being a,
what you do is speaking in tongues is witchcraft.
Have you seen that guy on TikTok who like dares witches to like do stuff to him?
No.
And then like he sends them hair and stuff.
No.
And then he's like nothing has happened to him, and they're like all after him.
That's actually really freaking creepy.
It is, but
Why would you do that?
because he's trying to prove that they're not real.
People exist like that?
What do you mean? Like he's like a troll.
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised.
No.
Anyway, Jacqueline. How
Yes.
did we meet Jackie?
It's Jay Quillen.
Jake
She's
Quellen.
Violet. She's Violet.
Violet.
Yeah, from Fantastic Mr. Fan, or what's the
I
movie?
dyed my hair ever since.
Fantastic Four?
It's
No,
Incredibles.
Incredible.
What?
You can't even get it right.
I forgot what it's called.
Anyway, Jackie, could you please at least introduce yourself? I mean, you already said you were Jackie. Tell us what you do, how old you are, and a random fact about you.
Your social security.
All right. Well, my name's Jackie. I'm a healthcare employee. I work in security at a hospital, and I am going to nursing school.
Woohoo!
I'm actually
Nice.
graduating in December.
Oh my gosh, which freaking congratulations.
I'm expecting a big party.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I will
From
reach
who?
out to your mom. From anyone who's willing to throw her one. Are you kidding me?
Actually, I plan on going back to New Orleans.
I don't know if I want to see boobies. So I also don't know if I want to be
That was really
Speak for
fun.
yourself.
seeing boobies. What? Oh no.
That was a joke.
We'll celebrate in New Orleans for Mardi Gras.
Exactly. No, but a party for sure, because I know this is something that you worked on for a really long time. You left us for
Literally
it.
years.
I've cried so many times.
Yeah.
You're still gonna cry.
I just finished crying.
When? Today?
Yeah, I was studying. I literally just finished. I have 2 exams next week.
Oh my God.
I know.
I'm sorry. Do you really? It's because I don't know what to say. I know how like hard this must be.
It's been really hard. Up
Hey.
and downs and like.
But it's better that it's hard to be in nursing school than when it was hard to get into nursing school.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. That was tough.
Anyway,
How many times did you try and failed?
2 years.
you're messed up.
How? People need to know.
Have you tried taking the TEAS exam?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Honestly,
so I'm 0 for 0.
That's all I need to know.
It's
You
better
haven't
than
taken
1
it.
for 3.
Mira, cállate.
I just want to say that I think Abraham would do great on standardized testing,
Yeah, that was good.
and you're a waste of a brain because you refuse to
I
do it.
used to be.
No. He's like really smart, Jackie.
No,
Yes.
no more.
I know he is.
It's so
Oh,
crazy.
I know. Whenever we have a problem solving, it's Abraham to go to.
What?
Yeah.
That's not true.
All right. I mean, I get it up in your head.
Yeah, for real. Like, he's not taking the compliment. You see, he's getting uncomfortable. He's like moving the water bottle.
Yeah, like when Jackie said, "Let me drink water."
Jackie, how long have we all known each other?
Well, I'm 24. I met you guys when I was 11.
Damn.
Wait, you're 24. I'm going to be 27 tomorrow. So it's 3 years
from 11
difference.
to 24.
14. So I was 14 and you were 16.
It's been
Oh,
about
really? I thought I was
13
younger.
years ago.
Wow.
I think Jackie's like just showed up one day.
Yeah, I just showed up.
No, I remember
Not
you.
for not for me. Vicky's like Jackie, and Vicky and Jackie are like for me like, oh, they just showed up one day.
And they started
We were
being
just
a part.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just casually happens, I guess. Like most of the times I ever make friends, they just happen. Like
you-
sometimes I won't even know their name till like a year later.
Bro.
No, can never be me.
I don't know people's
For
names.
real.
I've literally worked in the hospital for 5 years. I don't know about 75% of the people's names. And I talk to them every single day.
What do you call them? Like, hey, girl.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, what's up?
No, that's crazy. I
Hey, girl.
mean, it is a lot of people, though. I'm sure.
Yeah.
So makes sense.
But it's just weird when they call you back and be like, hey, Jackie. And I'm like, hey.
Hey, you.
You. How do you spell your name again? I have to write out this prescription. I don't know what you do.
The trick is that you like, what's your name? And then they tell you like, oh no, your last name.
Oh my
And then
God. That's
the
good. But what if they're like offended that you ask them?
Why?
Because it's like, hey, what's your name? You don't know my name? Oh, no, your last name. What are you going
I'm
to do?
definitely
Like,
going to
what's
start
my- what's
using
my
that
first
now.
name?
I'm going to start
I
using
don't
that.
know.
If you care enough to know their names, but for what? You're going to forget again. This girl. Oh my God. It's been a long time then that we've known each other. Doesn't feel like it's been 10 plus years, but you know what?
That is crazy.
We've lived a long life together. So
Ooh.
it makes
Yeah,
sense.
so being at your wedding was like, oh, my best
Hey, shut up,
friend.
we'll get to
I
that.
saw her when she was little wearing diapers.
Okay.
Okay, weirdo. I was gonna ask you, who invited your family to church?
Huh?
Who invited your family to church?
Julissa's dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
You didn't know
Full
that?
circle mom.
Her whole family is our pastoral family.
Yeah, I remember. I was waiting for her to answer that
But
because I knew that.
How did your dad meet them?
That's a long story.
Yes, but you don't have to give details.
I
But
thought you were gonna say Herbalife.
kind of, actually.
Well, I mean, they
Was it?
started talking through Herbalife, yeah.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to buy the products, don't.
It's a scam.
Hey, don't do that to your mom.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Damn,
I love you.
You're supposed to give her business.
Literally, she just.
She don't sell it anymore. She won't care.
Okay. No, but tell Abraham, because I know this story, how it is that you guys met my dad and my family.
Well, we met because my mom had literally a Herbalife club right next door to your dad. Same building, same everything. The only thing that was
where?
separating us was a door.
Yeah. So do you
It was on
remember
Downer.
there? I don't even remember what street it was, but in downtown Aurora, my grandpa had Ferrari auto glass in like a really tiny garage.
Yeah.
This was like years ago. And next door was their Herbalife, their Herbalife location.
Yeah.
And so they were just neighbors, and there was like a door that would, separate
Separate
the two.
them.
There was a lot of mice in there.
A lot of mice.
There you
Girl, what the? Not her admitting to have
It was like a
poisoned us.
warehouse, no?
Huh?
It was like a warehouse, no?
Kind
Kind
of.
of.
It was an old building. I mean, that's why there was mice.
Nasty.
I'm sorry for all those clients who went there.
No.
What?
What the heck?
There's mice everywhere.
I know, but
No, but I mean, like, there was like tunnels up in, like, you know how there's a ceiling and there's like you can see
Mayor,
the tunnel.
does
They would
Jackie not
literally
sound
just
like
run
Jackie
there.
right now?
It,
what do you mean? When was the last time you sat down and had a conversation with her? Maybe that's why.
Oh, me
again, I'm
the
gonna
other
shut
day.
up.
She just sounds like
A woman?
you close your eyes and you don't imagine Jackie. Her voice is like deep.
Can I say actually?
It's probably because it's on the microphone. This isn't me.
So
No.
that sounded like Jackie.
she whined like she did when she was little.
Dang.
No, can I say something that I noticed about Jackie now that we're on the topic of her voice? Your laugh has matured
Seriously?
Like it's like a woman laugh. No. It's like so curated. I don't know.
What are you
It's like
talking about? Bro, what?
Malefica?
I don't know, but I feel like my laugh is immature and like borderline annoying, and yours is not.
You like my laugh?
I do. Like I'll be able to tell like it's Jackie laughing now. But I just noticed that when we went to your house and we had ramen, me, Vicky, and Crystal. Like after not seeing you for a long time, that's when I noticed that you have a mature laugh now.
It's funny.
Let's get to the nitty gritty.
No.
Oh boy.
Look at her. She's avoiding.
Why are you saying no when you're the one who
yeah.
wanted to?
Or just
So-
why not?
He wants to continue in a more
Yeah.
mellow pace.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Jackie, when did you stop being shy? Because you were super shy. Like you were like the quiet little girl
Yeah.
who like a mouse squeak. You would just hear it's like, oh, that's Jackie.
You want to know like a specific date? Like
No, but like what happened?
2005, January
What happened?
6th?
Like what happened that you
I
like
don't know.
started being more outgoing?
I think it happened when I was working in the hospital. I feel like a lot of people pissed me off a lot, and it was like, yeah, you're not gonna do me like that anymore. Yeah, no.
I feel like it was
A lot of
earlier,
people just
no?
tested my patience there.
Dang.
I mean, that's been my main one thing that's been keeping me up in nursing school. I'm like, if this girl's a nurse, I can totally do that.
Yeah, I feel that. I like that. I love that for you though.
Yeah, it's like,
You're a knucklehead. You have a potato as a brain.
it's literally like you have no common sense. How did you make it through? So that's been my motivation. I'm like, if you can do it, I can do it.
So people being mean to you or annoying you has made you more
I'm out your shell.
come out your shell.
I feel like it was just life.
Yeah.
Life broke her down.
Yeah.
How about we elaborate on that?
Oh God.
I could take it away.
Bro, Aaron is acting so much right now.
That's why he's taking a sip of water.
Now
Stay hydrated.
we're gonna call you
Right.
out, bro. Anyway, also, why are you drinking a Monster at 7 p.m.?
Dude, what's
It's
wrong with
monster
you?
drinking hours. Dude, I drank a monster like at 9 noon.
Did
And I
you
went to
sleep?
sleep.
I'm a recovering addict
For monsters?
from any
I drink it
caffeine.
once in a while.
Really, you don't drink caffeine anymore?
No. And I started feeling, I would drink like coffee like 5 per day and then started feeling nothing. And then I jumped to Monster and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per day.
Oh hell no!
And then my chest started hurting after a while. I could literally feel my heartbeat. So then
What?
I was like, yeah, I gotta stop.
yeah,
Scary.
I want to live a
that's-
little longer.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
As a
Caffeine doesn't
nurse.
affect me.
So I'm a recovering addict.
Oh, I don't know how actual
put it
recovering
away.
addicts will feel about that, but okay.
Well, take that away.
You want some?
No.
Why not? It's delicious.
I'm a hypocrite because I had a Red Bull this morning,
Did you?
but it was 7 a.m. No,
You
lying.
don't seem like the energy drink kind of girl.
Does it look like I need energy? I do it for the taste.
Same. I just like the
really
taste.
don't need energy.
No, like I'm telling you, I feel crazy right
Wait,
now.
does Vicky drink caffeine? Like she also does not need caffeine.
No, I don't think she does, but maybe, you know what? Vicky needs caffeine for real life things like working, but just like being with friends and things like that, I feel like no.
Does she drink coffee? Yeah, she does drink
Yeah,
coffee.
she
Never
drinks-
mind.
I could see her drinking coffee.
Or she'll drink tea that has like energy.
I can
Yeah.
definitely see her as a tea.
Yeah, she's a tea person.
Yeah. So
She made us, what is it called? London Fogs,
Black
which
Earl.
were delicious.
I've never had one.
Really?
Sounds
But
good.
she said she didn't make it right because she didn't have the right ingredients.
She made you one?
Yeah, well, it was a while ago.
Where was I? She didn't make me one.
We weren't there. I don't know.
They make some great coffee though. Vicky and Mario at their household. Like true Mexican coffee, like hierven
De
la,
la olla.
de la olla.
Café de la olla.
I must
No.
try.
Hierven la leche y todo, like so good. They make it with milk instead of water.
I must try.
You should.
You can't. You're feeding her addiction.
Hey,
Tú cállate.
Okay, Tutu?
You can tell me what to do.
What do you mean? I'm trying to help you.
can you, when you drink coffee at night, can you still sleep?
Yeah. Yeah, I can sleep it all the time of the day.
Because Randy makes a fire coffee. And after we get off the podcast, I can have him make it for you if you're going to go to sleep. If you're not going to sleep, I'm not trying to poison you.
Oh, I can save it for tomorrow. I'll take it to go.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Film it.
Do you work
Let's
tomorrow?
go.
Yeah, early morning,
No, man.
like
Dang.
7. So I can take it to go.
Thank you for being here, by the way,
Okay.
because I literally know how busy you are, and this is the
Not
most.
today.
This is the most we've seen Jackie in years. We saw her at the wedding, and now, like in a week, it's the most
That
we've
is
seen her
true.
in a week.
Lately, anyway.
Well, I work and go to school, so it's like I don't have no life.
When I worked and went to school, I still saw you.
Because
Wait.
we went to church. That's
Oh yeah.
different.
Even if you still went to church, you wouldn't see me.
Damn. Well, Jackie stopped going first.
I don't even think she knows that.
And then I stopped going. And then you stopped going.
I know.
Look at her eyes.
I just know I stopped going about 2 years ago when I started
Dang,
nursing
really?
school. Yeah. Literally, when I started
Oh, yeah, it
nursing
was
school,
when-
it's about to be 2 years now.
It was when I kicked you off the stage.
You kicked her out?
Yeah.
No.
Liar.
I kicked her out.
No.
Yeah.
Let's rephrase that. So let's see.
What happened?
I told
Tell
you.
us.
I tell you what
I
happened.
was like, Jackie, you
What
suck. We need
really
Vicky. You're bringing
happened
Vicky.
was
No.
that you said,
Idiot.
you literally said, no,
Go ahead.
I came up to you and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to come anymore because I'm going to start school. And he's like, oh no, you can make it to practice and try this and that. And I'm like, yeah, no, Abraham, I'm really not going to be able to come anymore.
I just said that whenever you
really
can,
tried
just get
pushing
here.
it.
Oh, yeah, because I was told to work with you.
Yeah.
They didn't want me to, like, I could have just like, okay, Jackie, just go do your thing.
Yeah.
And someone can do his thing.
I remember because you actually spoke to me about it too. And it was when they were
I spoke to
trying-
you, Abraham, Vicky, Apostle. I spoke to everyone I could. And I'm like, guys, I'm not going to be able to.
And everyone said the same thing.
Everybody said the same thing except Julissa. She was more understanding.
What did she say?
She's like,
Let's
Well,
get
let's
the
give-
hell out of here. I'm kidding. No, I
yeah,
didn't.
something like that.
No, I didn't say that.
No, she was
Well,
understanding. She's like, oh no,
Well, I
whenever
would have
you
said
can
the same
come.
thing, but I was told to.
No, you weren't understanding.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't.
He was the leader for the record, right?
Yeah.
I was told to just work with you because they didn't want you to leave church.
Yeah. I think it all happened because it was when your parents had gone to our leaders and said, like, can we have Jackie back in because we need her to start being involved in church again. And so you had only been there for a little bit and you were already going to leave again because of school. And Abraham was a leader at the time. And so they were like, their parents, I think they just felt the responsibility to like follow through with what your parents had requested, which is to keep you around. And I remember you were like, well, they're trying to convince me to at least play once a month. And you're like, but even that is a lot.
My parents requested this?
Didn't they?
I don't know about that.
Oh my God.
Was I not supposed to say that?
I didn't know that.
Honestly, I'm
I was just told to
not protecting nobody.
work
anymore.
with her schedule,
Right.
like, and with Vicky's as well.
Yeah. And we worked with Vicky. Well,
Yeah, they were
You
trying
were-
to put us like every
Yeah,
other
like, you
Sunday
guys
or
would switch,
something.
yeah.
alternate.
Yeah.
I wasn't the
But I'm
leader
like,
at the
yeah,
time.
I'm not going to be able to come every Thursday.
Or any.
Or,
Or at all.
yeah.
I've ceased to exist.
No, literally.
No,
I mean,
like literally, I work from 7 to 8, sometimes 9.
Yeah,
on
I mean-
Saturday,
And back then,
Sundays.
or still
I do right now. I literally go in tomorrow.
8 to 9
7. 7?
to 9,
Yeah, somewhere around there.
like 2 hours
she's nursing.
or 12 hours.
More like 14.
All right, my math was off. You work 14-hour shifts.
And kind of, yeah, something like that.
Damn, that means
It
she's
just
got
depends-
money.
It
You
just
got money?
depends. No, I don't.
Well, she has to
I
pay
really
for school,
don't.
bro.
I
Sounds
really
like
have like $19 on my bank account.
That's sad.
shut up.
You
It
need a
just
loan. You need a
depends on
loan.
like if they need help or not.
Yeah. I
Wait,
feel
who?
like-
It just means if we're like
What do you mean,
whooping
who?
It just means if we're whooping ass or something, you know?
What is she talking about, bro? I'm
She's
not-
security, bro. She's a security at the
Yeah, I
hospital.
know.
So whooping ass, like if
We'll
they need
be
help.
restraining people, like putting the drunks down.
Oh, you want to get into that, or do you want to get
I've
into?
actually thought about it. I like it.
No.
Why not?
Jackie's losing me.
No, you're losing her.
No.
Yo te entiendo perfectamente.
I know
a ti.
what she's saying.
Y a mí también.
I know what she's saying, but you want to talk about your security job,
Well,
or do you want to?
I was scared.
Or do you want to?
It sounds like you want to ask me something,
Or
Abraham.
do you want
Just
to talk about
ask.
how you got into?
Just ask. Just
The
ask.
house.
It's like you just want to just go.
All right, what
I'm
made you
listening.
want? What made you want to get into nursing and
Yeah,
health
right.
stuff.
That is not what you want to ask.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask.
That's what you want to ask.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask.
But
Anyway.
that's why you're drinking water.
Because I want to know why you got into health.
Yeah, let's start
Nursing.
there. Let's start there.
Okay, well, I went into health because I psychoanalyze people, and I just analyzed that you drink water, so you don't want to talk about something.
No, it's not true.
Just get it out.
I literally asked you what I was going to ask.
I love this
It sounds
episode.
like she wants me to ask something.
Can you psychoanalyze me?
You're pretty.
That is very shallow. That is not psychoanalyzing. No, okay, let's backtrack a little bit because we have all known each other for a very long time, which is why after not seeing each other for years, we can just sit down and have conversations like these, which are friendships that we will always be very grateful for. But let's go back in the day. And I want to know what your first impression was of Abraham,
What the?
if you remember. What a...
Okay, let me start little by little. My first impression of you,
Oh, God.
I looked up to you since day one.
Of course.
I really did.
You're annoying.
Basic.
Let her...
Well,
That's how he looked up to
you're
you.
just hating
Jackie looked up
because
to you.
nobody's looking up to you.
That's not true.
Well,
You're annoying. Yes, okay. I was shorter than everybody.
it was just more so your voice. Like I grew up thinking I want to sing like her. And I remember still going to my car and like singing my lungs out. And then Jessica would hear me sing. I still remember too, she would be like, my sister, by the way, she would be like, I want to learn to sing like you. And I'm
Like you. Oh, that's
Wait,
so
like you?
sweet.
like me.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I had a terrible voice. But then she learned music and stuff, and then she learned that I had a terrible voice. So then she grew up to want to grow sing like you.
Oh my God, she is adorable. And I was gonna say she wanted to grow up and sing, and she did.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Jessica,
Which was that one?
bro, I'm
My
the only sister that was on the worship team with us. Are you kidding me?
I was getting confused, bro. Chill.
There was only
I'm gonna hit you.
Wow.
The only one that was literally standing next to you
next to you for like 2
Okay,
years.
well.
for like 2 years straight.
Whatever.
Every Sunday. Bro.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway, okay, wait,
does she still sing?
Jessica,
I thought
he
she was
loves
good.
you.
She was
He still
just-
loves you.
Abraham.
No, I'm just telling my sister. He still loves you. He still loves you.
Uh,
She'll probably be like,
I thought she was good. She was just shy. She just like needed a little confidence boost.
no, Jessica does not need more confidence.
And singing?
Well, okay, well maybe no, not in singing. She can get pretty loud.
Yeah,
Not at church though.
I just think with the girls, like her and her sisters, it just took time to like come out of their shell. So now I think if Jessica were to ever give, the worship team or a worship team the chance again, she would be a lot different. Okay, but what was your first impression of Abraham?
Look away. No pressure.
I don't remember. It's kind of like it just came into there.
The same way that she
Like
just
poof. Yeah, because I wouldn't be
Yeah,
able
it's
to tell
just
you.
like you don't even.
He's like, who the
really,
heck is that shy girl that likes Eric?
I mean,
Awkward.
it's not awkward. That was actually my first
kidding.
impression of Eric. He was cute.
you're like, I like you.
He's like, damn,
I
I'm taller
like
than
that
him.
drummer.
Let's go.
Did you hear
What?
that? Your first impression was like, damn, I'm taller than him.
Of Eric?
Were you at the time?
No.
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 Really?
She started growing at that point.
No. How,
Eric was already starting to grow.
How younger are you than him?
2 years.
So he was what? 12?
13?
He did not have a.
Growth
He was
spurt.
still
Well, he
tiny.
was. I
Well,
didn't
neither
either.
was she.
Oh, she was tiny too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. Those are some cute impressions, but thank you because you're very sweet. And she never fails to remind me. And you suck.
What?
He's a hater. That's so funny.
How'd you get in the worship team?
Yeah. How did that happen? What a heck.
You should play the flute, remember?
I don't remember. All I remember is that my parents really, really begged Apostle for me to be there. And
More than
they-
once, apparently.
More than once.
Wait,
for,
you guys
for a
started
long
like
time.
that kid band, no?
Yes.
Yes. And their reasoning for me to actually, they were like, oh, she already has experience. She can do it. She played this one instrument in school.
Recorder.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you know that one thing goes like this. I'm like, Mama, are you talking about the recorder? We all learned that when we're in 4th grade.
She was impressed.
Well,
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
to play the recorder?
To a mom.
To remember to a mom who doesn't know about music. No, like the recorder was not something that everyone mastered. So at least you had an ear.
I sucked at the recorder.
What?
You guys know I sucked at like music.
Yeah, we know.
I remember my dad would try to teach me, and I was like, "No, this is boring."
Maybe you just didn't want to receive it from your dad.
I don't know, but it wasn't that.
You had the wrong teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because then Juan Lopez came and you were starstruck.
no, I mean I play the drums. That's different from music, like notes and stuff.
Yeah, it is. But you also played the bass, and that's not
No, but
different.
that's after.
So you started with the drums?
Yeah, and I didn't even want to. They made me.
Who made you?
My mom.
Of course.
That time was like playing soccer and stuff.
Oh, yeah. And you were like
I'm like,
focused
hell no, I don't play no drums.
I don't want to be no musician.
We literally went to buy drumsticks the day of like the first day of like class, and
Oh, my God.
they were expensive too.
Literally.
Anyway,
Wait, I had a question, but I had a brain fart. Hold on. What were we talking about previously to this?
about Jackie's entry to the group.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us who was in the worship team, like the little kid one that you were in? Because I remember this, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you ended up being on the worship team because of all the people that you were with, you actually became really good.
That was a better one.
That's
Yeah.
not what I remember.
I don't
Remember,
well, according to everyone else.
what's her name? Corina's niece.
Oh yeah, but she was good. I remember.
She was
but
good.
Yeah, but she never
Better than
came back.
Jackie.
Was good. What was her name?
And then I remember
Cynthia.
Moy
Cynthia.
like played the bass, and he was really good too.
Yeah, but these are people that
He
didn't
was
want to
good.
do it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it for
I
sure.
don't know who else was
Danny
there.
Ceniceros.
Not good.
What did he play?
Sorry, my man. Guitar, not good.
The guitar.
At least he gave it a try.
Who played the drums then? Or did they not have a
No, there was. Was
There
it Julio?
was. No.
Julio? Sorry, that was muted.
Stop muting yourself, dork.
Why would who did play the drums for
was
them? They were little
it?
kids.
Oh, Israel, Lala's brother.
What?
Yes.
Really? What? You played the drums?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
That's the
I
thing
don't
about
remember if he was good or not. I just remember he was fun to
Then,
work with.
dude, Israel is
He
so
was
much fun.
So much fun.
When I worked with him at the Marqueta, bro, I would
Wait,
pee my pants. Yeah, I
know.
would pee my pants, laugh at him.
He's so funny.
Pay attention.
funny.
Pay attention to this next time you see him. It was something that I would bother him about all the time. He has a 2-head. Like, not a 4-head, not a 5-head. He has the tiniest forehead I've ever seen in my
I
life.
remember that drunk. Yeah.
Bro, he would get so mad at me because, like, yes, we all knew each other from church and stuff, but he was still very worldly. And he would cuss me out whenever I told him. I remember one time was it him and like maybe William? Do you guys remember William?
Nope.
No? Okay. Do you
Kind
remember?
of.
Okay. Like, I don't know if it was them two. I might be like just talking crap, but they had weed at church.
No way.
And I think, I don't know if I told on them, like just trying to be funny though, like not like, ¿por qué tienen marihuana? No, I was just like, ooh, they have weed, like messing with them. And someone grabbed it and put it down the toilet and they were so pissed off at me. But I wasn't trying to be like that annoying girl. I was trying to be funny and I got them in trouble.
Oh, that's not funny.
No, that's not funny. Now that I think back at it, I'm like, damn, oops, my bad.
Yeah, no. I deal with that every day at work. It's not funny. I've always
With
almost
weed?
gotten beaten up a couple times.
Oh, because you throw away people's weed?
Yeah.
But who would bring it into the hospital?
They're just stupid people.
You do it to yourself.
Seriously.
Wait, what?
Like one time I had this one guy who was like almost 7 foot, really tall. And he's like, you're not throwing away my weed. And he literally stood to me like this close. And he's looking at me like this.
He was trying to
And I'm like,
intimidate you.
don't throw
what?
it away. Or watch. I'm like,
But why?
I'm going to have to throw it away.
Why do you have to throw it away?
Because it's not permitted.
Can
I
you
mean, it's
Isn't it
legal
legal?
in Illinois, but not in a hospital.
Can you ask them to put it back in their car?
Well, we can tell them and be like, you have certain amount of time for somebody to come pick it up for you. But if you don't have anybody, then we have to throw it away. We're not keeping it here. Which is what
Have you
happened.
ever took any?
That's what happened.
And you threw it away?
Yeah.
And then what?
No, I'm saying like for
He was not
yourself.
What are you? He's having a conversation with himself over here. What the hell are you talking about? What are you
I said
saying?
you were taking it for yourself.
No, we literally need another witness to be there, and I don't do that.
Then I don't trust you.
No.
That's protocol. It's not about trust. Probably.
Wait, but how do you know they have it on them?
Well, we have to search all the belongings. Well, the nurses do, and then if they find something, they call security over.
So he goes to the hospital because he needs attention, and then they're like, "Oh, this guy has weed on here."
Yeah, sometimes they go unexpectedly. Like they'll find him in the middle of the street, drunk, passed out, or something, and then they go to the ER, and then in the ER they'll be like, "I want to for something," and then you know it's just kind of like escalates itself, and then
I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
yeah.
Thanks
What,
for that.
to kill myself?
Oh, can you stop?
Oh, sorry. I was asking if that or the weed.
Freaking both.
Well, you were asking.
That's enough, guys. That's enough editing for me. Oh my god. Anyway, I keep wanting to ask something and I forget, bro. Oh my god. Anyway.
Okay, has she answered that? How she got in the band? Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. Did you did you feel accomplished when you were like,
Yeah.
I'm a part of the band now?
Yeah.
Okay, question actually. Did we ever make you feel excluded? Because I know we did that a lot to a lot of people.
You did that a lot to me, but I never realized it because I was in my own little world.
That's
Like, was
so
this
sad.
before? You're asking before she joined the band, or?
Well, because once she was in the band,
Yeah.
because I feel like a lot of people have bad experiences with me, you, well, I mean, except for Sarai. Sarai has bad experiences with you guys, not me and Vicky. But
I bet.
But like, do you know Laurita? You know Laurita, right?
Oh yeah.
And then do you know my cousin Elizabeth?
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's because they were older, but they always said that like the four of us, me, Eric, Abraham, and Vicky, made them feel very like, we don't want you as a band because we were so united.
I didn't feel excluded. I more so felt bullied.
By who?
By who?
I don't know. Certain people.
Everyone.
I mean, like as a joke. But there was a specific person who was like for real bullying, and it was
I
just
know
like
who she's talking
it's just
about.
like yeah.
I don't.
I'm not gonna say names.
Is
I don't know.
Is it-
Cállate.
it
It
me?
doesn't matter. No, it's not you.
Of course, it's you.
Stop. Hold on.
It's freaking Vicky. It's always Vicky, man. I told you Vicky is not as nice as she seems.
Is it this person?
Yes.
Wait, you didn't know this?
No.
What the heck?
I didn't know this at all, but that's only the only person that I can think of. Hoping it wasn't me.
Of course, it was
You
you.
think she'd be sitting here if you bullied her?
I don't know, bro, but I'm gonna sneeze because I feel a little.
Bless you. Pineapple.
What the?
Well, you can't say that.
Why?
That's
Why?
our safe word.
That's what?
That's our safe word.
Of what?
Don't worry about it.
What is going on?
What are you guys doing?
Is that the mic? The thing? Stop it.
You're funny.
You're an idiot. I saw you do it and I still got
You guys
scared.
both saw me do it.
What?
That's funny.
Wait, no. Let's go back to the person.
I'm starting to like these things.
No. Let's go back to the bullying. We won't mention the person's name or ethnicity, bro. What a moron. Or gender, sex, whatever. But what the heck? Really?
No, but she doesn't mean like bullying.
It was
Like
just
standoffish. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. Fine.
never like said anything to her.
Oh, thank you for not saying any gender.
You said
Oh, whatever. We already established.
no, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
That's a cutoff. It's foul in the video.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. Anyway,
It doesn't matter how many. I guess never mind.
no.
Any beef.
Okay, no, I guess, but I want to know like what the heck? I didn't know that. Interesting.
Can you say something
that they
that
did,
they did to you?
a story that like really left a bad taste in your mouth.
Well, which one of all?
Really?
I
I don't know. There was
It was
that
like
many.
daily.
Oh,
I mean, I think it's easier to count the nice times I've had with them.
Can
Like,
I say
actually
What
talk
the
to
heck?
them.
Wow. Wait, how do you know this?
She told me.
Oh wow.
I already told you like a week ago.
No.
2
It was
weeks
like-
ago.
No, it was recent, but it wasn't that recent.
Wow. And I was just in the
Oh,
dark.
because I asked her
Asked her what?
if she had contact with this person.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was just
And that's
like,
when she brought it up.
yeah.
Okay, so name something. Tell us.
Well, it was more so since like the beginning. Whenever I would talk or say anything, they were just like, I'm like, okay. And I was just intimidated by the person for a while. Up until like later on, like a couple years later, I'm just like, all right, I really don't care. At least I have Vicky, I have Abraham, Eric, and Julissa, and I got all these other people. It's just one person. It's okay. I think I'll survive. And then that was actually the first time. And I just completely ignored this person for a while. And like, I feel like it was a mutual understanding. You ignore me, I ignore you. And then whenever you speak, I'm not going to answer. And then if I speak, I know you're not going to answer. But like the second time I came back to the worship team, it was more so like, oh, okay, I guess she's grown up. Like I feel like this is what they thought of me because I feel like I was more mature back then. And they would just get really annoyed. And the second time I came back, they wanted to talk to me more often. And I would just be like, yeah, no. Well, I just don't have really good memories with you. We really didn't grow a bond, so.
Oh,
no.
wow. Damn.
Like, I could tell they tried. But at the end, I was just like, yeah, no. I really have no interest. It's been too many years.
Good for you for putting that, like, boundary. And be like, you know what? I don't want to. Now that you're ready, like, I'm not interested. Good for you. That's crazy, though. Clearly.
I mean, we would say hi, bye, whatever. But
yeah, you
not
were
like...
civil.
Yeah, but not something like, oh, how's school been? Or like, what's new? Or like, it's just...
Not even small talk.
No.
Wow, dude. Clearly, I have been very bad at reading cues because I didn't know this was going on.
I think no one did.
I know, but that's kind of
It was just
sad.
so low key. Like, I never told anybody about it. Anyone except probably my sisters. Or my family, but that was about it.
Oh,
and
wow,
they
you're-
would just be like, just ignore them. It'll be fine.
Wow.
At least you're up there in the worship team. You know how parents are.
Yeah.
And so...
It would have been different if, like, had we all been very hostile towards you, because I think that's the word. Like,
Yeah,
just a little hostile.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It would have sucked for you. Imagine if we were all like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have lasted.
No, what the heck? That's horrible. Because I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's
Wait, so when you joined, who was the band?
yeah.
When I joined, I think it was Julissa, you, Eric, Vicky, Corina, Lewis.
Okay, damn. So that's
And that was
way
it.
back then.
Yeah, it was like the basics.
Yeah, literally. The OGs. So do you remember being on the worship team with Eric for a while?
Mm-hmm. I remember we would fight a lot and he would talk crap.
Still
Like, you
does.
can't keep a rhythm. You can't keep rhythm.
Bro, what a bully, bro.
We still say that.
We
To
still
this
believe
day.
that.
To this day.
That is
Who
so
taught you piano?
I want to say it was like about 50% was Vicky, the other 50 was YouTube.
wow. Do you think Vicky was a good teacher?
Yeah, she was.
Me-
She
I
was
agree.
She was very patient.
Dude, yes.
Sometimes.
Well,
That's literally
But
Vicky.
most of the time.
no, most of the time I think she is, except for like when you already need to know something and you don't. She's
Yeah.
like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, she'd be like, how do you not know this? I tell you this
Oh,
3
yeah.
times.
Y cuando Vicky te regaña, it's like a
It
different
was
feeling.
so scary.
That's what Sarai says.
so scary.
No, but Vicky is like a really great teacher. Vicky tutored me in math in college. She taught me how to play like the basic piano notes. One day I was just like, you know what? I watch you enough. I want to know how like what the notes are. Because you want to know something so random. I learned how to take out melodies on the piano by ear without knowing what any notes were.
The heck?
And then I was like, Vicky can, because I would just sing it and be like, and then find the note.
That's actually something you taught me how to do.
I love that because it's all I knew how to do.
That's literally something I learned off of you.
Dude, that's
Just by
insane.
watching you so many times.
That's freaking crazy. You know what? I think that's also why like we all just got along really well and why you ended up being in the worship team, because if you have that skill to learn just by watching, it's easier to fit in with like we all learned by watching, because none of us were like super educated in like theory. It was all watching. It was doing it by ear. And
Yeah.
the
I could say
secret
none of us have any theory.
the secret recipe, well, Abraham might a little bit. The secret recipe
Not really.
was loving music and wanting to do good, do well.
I feel like the one main thing was like, I want to do this and I love this song. So we're going to take it out
This
to the
song.
best.
No, dude, it's so true, because I feel like that's what's lacking a lot these
And
days.
I feel like
Oh, yeah.
some of that was more so like, even if the song was like good, I feel like sometimes we'll make it even better. Because sometimes we will like make our own little thing and like add a little.
Yeah, or mash it with another song and it would just be so epic.
And just make it so original. And it was just like, oh, I miss those days.
Oh.
I do miss those days.
Yeah.
Because we had a good
like so
group.
different.
It was really good, yeah.
Like after we moved, nothing was the same.
Because look, we had full autonomy on like being creative. We were worshiping God at like a super young age. We dedicated our lives when we could have been doing sports. I don't know, like okay, more bleeping. Thanks for that. But we decided to just like keep ourselves in like the church, learn music together, make bomb music together, and most of us got along really well.
I think we got most of what most childhood people want. It's like just be in a band, play your music, and be cool.
I love that perspective.
And then we actually got that while growing up. So we were those cool people.
We were.
I feel like we were. Like a lot of people looked up to us. I didn't even know how many people look even up to me. I'm like, I'm all the way in the back corner. How do you even look at me?
No, I mean your sister.
Well,
Your own sisters looked up to you. And that's insane. And imagine if your sisters did, I can imagine so many other people did, because people assume that the person who's looked up to the most is like the singer, but that's not true. Because if you guys know how many little kids are actually watching the piano player, the drummer, and they're like, I want to do what
people used to love Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they still do.
Still love Eric.
Including
like
Jackie.
kids.
Oh, not that.
No. I mean, I love Eric, but it's just...
Too soon?
No, not like that. It's just, he's annoying.
Yeah, he is. I hope he listens to this.
I really hope he listens to this. And I want you to know
Pretty
you're
sure he does.
really annoying.
It's funny.
You should have been here right now. No, if he were here right now, he'd freaking roast you.
Oh, he would. I'm glad he's not here. So I'm a little scared.
More hostility.
I always need somebody to humble me in life.
Eric is not Eric and Abraham are not the people that you want to humble you.
No, I grew up with them.
Yeah.
They're not.
Thank you. But now like we're older and we can be hostile back to them.
Yeah. But I feel like if I wouldn't have grown up with Eric and Abraham, my self-esteem would have been like up there, like, don't even touch me, whatever. And
So
now it's just like, okay, I'll shut up when you tell
But
me.
we gave you a tough skin, didn't we? What did you say?
That is so funny.
What did you say?
I mean, like, well, okay, we told me to shut up. Okay, I will shut up.
No, bro. Like, honestly, it's so crazy how we were able to have this dynamic of, bullying each other, and Abraham and Eric being extremely crazy and mean to us, but still we all loved each other. We created great music. We led we were kids and we led an entire congregation to worship. Like, that is
Crazy.
an honor.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's all I ever thought about. You guys are funny.
Well, I never thought that we were kids.
We were
just kids.
It doesn't feel like it, right?
No.
It felt because we were treated very much like adults.
Because it's like
'cause it's
you forget
an
your
adult.
age, you forget who you are. You just do.
It's an adult responsibility. We're just doing it
just
like nothing.
Yeah, we were just doing it like nothing. And
We
could have.
really did that.
We did that.
Do we have any recordings of that?
We do.
I need to
Wait,
No,
not with
you know-
Jackie.
What do you mean?
We don't
Yeah,
have
no.
any recordings because people were bad at recording us. We have very few memories of all of us.
I think you guys remember, like, we would practice, but like we would go to practice, but like we would practice like if it was Sunday, we would like turn the lights off and
Yeah,
just like do our thing.
yeah.
I love those nights.
Yeah.
Me too.
I love those nights.
Because it got to the point where it's not that we were so good that we didn't have to practice. We clearly had to practice, but we didn't worry about perfecting. I mean, no, actually we did worry about perfecting. It just happened though.
Yeah.
We would always be like,
And I don't even know how. It just
Like
flowed.
everyone would just get in the zone and like,
worship.
things would happen.
You see, but I tried doing that now and I can't. Like, I don't even remember how to play the piano. Isn't that sad?
Sounds like a skill issue.
Why do you have to ruin such a good, wholesome moment, you troll?
Drink water. Go ahead and drink water.
All right. The moment we've been waiting for. Just kidding.
Oh, we got 3 more minutes until the next break we get because I need to go pee.
Okay. Yeah. That's true.
Okay. So, you have any questions for her?
No.
Of her
Do you-
worship days?
Well, how about we start getting into the nitty gritty of things after our break? We're having snacks because our intermission made us really hungry. But I want to go ahead and open the floor to any questions that you could possibly have for us, or that you want to expose us, or that you've always wanted to know, because there has to be things that we've always wanted to know about each other, even like growing up together, that we never discussed. Now we're older, we're more mature. Let us hear it.
Okay. Is this questions that I already know the answer to, or like I can expose you guys?
You can expose me. Because remember you tried exposing me? Well, when we were playing the Stir the Pot game, and we had to like ask each other hard questions, and we were like going back and forth.
What did I ask you?
I don't know, just like a bunch of random questions, because we were playing a board game, and whoever quit and like wanted to stop answering first lost.
Yeah, but I didn't have many questions for you.
Do you have any today?
She don't have any juicy ones.
Oh, I have one. Just one. So when you were at your wedding, after you got married,
Oh my God.
you and Randy went upstairs for a long
Bruh.
time.
No.
That'd be weird. We were like joking about it on the table.
What?
Well, you said you expose yourselves.
Dude, she's not gonna.
No, I will. What do you mean?
They weren't doing
Like,
anything
she
weird,
will.
Jackie. All right, ask
You're
her.
next.
I will
Ask her.
be. Ask who what? Me?
Ask your question, Jackie.
How about you answer the question? You know what I'm asking.
If we had sex? No, we didn't, because I was not
That's
going to get.
weird.
Were you
I
guys
was
crying up there?
no. We were taking photos. We were taking pitos.
Well, we were all talking on the table.
We were
It took
just-
a little too long.
We were just messing around.
Yours are so
But I was
dumb.
like, what if you just hear someone clapping upstairs? And then everyone downstairs just clapping too.
Estúpidos. No, you guys are horrible.
By the way, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but
it
you were
just made
laughing.
me thinking. I'm like, are they really?
Dude, we were joking. Because you know Mario made that joke at your parents' house? So about Randy had a pimple. Because he was been waiting for too long. And then I was like, what if he comes down and his pimples pop?
That his hormones were like exploding out of him. No, you guys are funny. Absolutely not. We were taking photos because I wanted to take advantage of like being in our dress and stuff like that. And I wanted to take as many photos as possible so that I could get downstairs and party with you guys. But that's a funny question. No,
That is a funny question.
we waited till the hotel that night.
Well, I can't think of anything else.
That's funny.
You guys are dumb.
Well, they were
Is
more
that what
like
you're going to do when you get
singing or
married,
innocent.
Jackie?
No,
Weirdo.
Wait, what'd you ask?
no, not at the
If
party.
that's what she's going to do. Exactly. So how would
Not
you
at the
think
party.
she would do that?
With all the guests down there,
Exactly.
especially if you and Eric are down there.
She's gonna make sure that it doesn't. It's not any more than 3 minutes. That she's
Not for real.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
What?
What did you say about 3 minutes? There has to be quicker than 3 minutes?
What is going on? No. Let's drop that topic.
How about you tell us about the time of how you said something about Vicky and something about me and how it was weird at one point? You know what I'm asking.
Huh?
Because of Eric?
No, because he said something like, "Oh, I think I like her."
What?
Abraham?
Abraham,
Who?
Who, like you? You had a crush on Jackie?
dude, I
like-
literally said your
For like
name.
24. Remember we were talking about how like you would get crushes for like 24 hours?
Why don't you tell us about that?
Wait, I
What
didn't
do you
know
mean?
this.
Clearly.
You had a crush on Jackie?
For like 24 hours.
Why didn't I know
How about you tell us about that?
I don't even remember. You tell the story if you remembered.
Okay, well,
I'm
I'll keep
so-
that in mind next time you ask me a question. I don't remember.
No. Wait, I didn't know this.
It's
Abraham.
funny. No, because it didn't matter. It was like literally a 24-hour thing.
Okay, that's a good place to start. Did you ever have a crush on Abraham back?
Yeah, I did. But this was like way before you know who.
I can say her name.
No,
She doesn't listen.
we're not talking about her.
Wait, what?
He's so dumb.
You're talking about Lala?
No,
Then before who?
you know who is not Lala. Why would we not name Lala?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, before him. Yes.
Oh, you said before her. I was like,
No.
who?
Before you know who.
Oh,
It was only
That's
because
funny.
a lot of people were like, "Oh, you guys should end up together and this and that." And
Who, you and the other
that's
person?
weird.
me and Abraham.
Whoa.
No, when people said that to me, it's kind of weird.
About
Yeah.
Jackie?
No, like, I like you
It
for my
actually made
daughter.
me think about it, and I'm like, "Oh,
But from your
he
family,
would never
Joseph.
look at me like that. I look like a little kid."
What is
Sorry.
going on right now?
Jackie be talking over people.
No.
That's rude.
No, don't listen to him. Abraham has conversations with himself. Like he genuinely, when he has something to say, he blocks everyone
I'm telling
out.
you, I need to get diagnosed. I have a mental condition.
It's called schizophrenia.
Well, let's say that. Because I will start believing it.
Okay, it's not.
But I do need to get diagnosed.
It's
For
called
real.
stupidity.
From who? Anyway,
No,
what were we talking about?
I want to go back to what you were saying, how there were a lot of adults who would come up to us like as the band and just being kids that were influential and would be like, oh, I want you for my son. I want you for my daughter. Like they wanted us to marry.
That was so annoying.
That is weird.
That was so annoying.
Or like when like babies were born, they're like, oh, my daughter's gonna marry that little boy.
They
Yeah.
were literally like 5 months
Yeah.
old.
They were fresh out of the womb.
They're like shipping little babies. Like, bro.
Bro, I
Like-
swear. People think that if you marry into like
Like
some-
that happened to that to your, I don't know if we're gonna name names from your family, but one of your younger boys, when
Yeah.
he was like, oh, I want him to marry my daughter.
yeah, because people swear that
Like, do you really want to
Marrying-
be part of that family? No offense.
literally people swear that marrying into like a family like that is like the ultimate accomplishment. I'm not saying that it's not good, but what makes it any different than marrying into
Bro.
this is not an ASMR channel. Anyway, clearly this is a boring topic because nobody cares what family you marry into.
Yeah.
I'm glad you feel
I
that way.
mean, some people do care, which is kind of weird.
I'm glad you guys don't. It's just we're just people. Especially me now. I'm just a person now. I'm
Yeah, I feel
definitely
like even
now.
though they would say something about that, I'd always be like, yeah, it's probably not going to be someone in here.
I always felt like that too. I never felt like I was going to marry someone in the church.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. No offense to any
Yeah.
other guys in there.
No, and we grew up with them. They were like our brothers.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the weird part. Like I would see you as like a sister, or after, obviously. Like Vicky. Like I've always seen Vicky like my little sister.
Did you
Jackie
did
too.
you ever have a crush on Vicky?
No. Like she was like too little for me at the
She's-
time.
Okay.
And plus they liked Ariel. It's kind of weird.
I know, but that's weird because Jackie's younger than Vicky and you had a crush on her when we were older, by the way.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
And isn't Lala like close to your age?
I
25.
think she beats me by 2 months.
Like older?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
wow.
2 months.
You're dumb.
Isn't she born in like January?
Yeah.
I was born in March.
I knew that.
Literally 2 months.
March what, 16th? Sorry.
30.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm gonna remember.
She's bad at
She didn't know my birthday was tomorrow.
I did. 9/9.
9/11.
Oh my god.
You know, Julissa cost 9/11.
9/11 is my cousin. That's the only reason why I
You can't
remember
say that.
everybody's.
What in the heck is going on half of the time in this podcast right now? Anyway, is there anyone? This is a question for both of you.
We'll have a good question for both of you.
Okay, don't forget it. Is there anyone in the church that you feel like if you would have like had a relationship with, it would have been a successful relationship? Because obviously a lot of people were taken, but if you had a chance with somebody, you would have been like okay. Let me rephrase that. Your healthy self, not like our toxic selves, because I feel like we were all pretty toxic.
I still am.
Oh wow, okay. Love that for you. Is there anyone, or is that a disrespectful question to ask because we're all dating someone or married?
I'm not.
I don't mean it in like a malicious way.
Like I don't even understand your question.
If
Like, are you saying do we see ourselves with someone else?
No, no.
Is that what you're asking?
That sounds like that.
It's kind of like if you see yourself with somebody in church, would it be successful?
younger self.
But I think we can
Like your
all
younger self?
answer.
Your younger self. That's the question.
Oh,
So like, had you and Jackie ever entertained it, or had me and like Miguel ever entertained it? Do I think it would work out?
Miguel. Wow, I forgot about that.
The tall, skinny guy.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
remember
forgot.
it?
Did
yeah.
he hit on you too?
Huh?
Did he hit on you too?
No, I think he was into Julissa a lot.
It
Yeah.
was.
I was gonna say if he hit on Jackie, that's like.
Did you ever hit on Vicky?
No,
Good.
I think he was just too busy trying to like win me over through people.
To woo
Yeah. Yeah.
If he would have hit on Jackie, that's like borderline.
you. I feel like he hit on a lot of people. He hit on Lala,
Well, yeah.
and they're the same age.
I feel like that's not a fair question because I literally look like a little kid. You guys were like starting to go through puberty. I was still a little kid.
That's a good thing, though.
Like this.
I'd been going through puberty since I was like in 4th grade. It was bad. So if anything, it's bad because I always looked like everyone's older sister, like a señora.
Yeah, you did.
Wow. Anyway, juicy question, Abraham. Go. Since no one wanted to answer.
Did you guys ever beef? You two? No?
No, never.
Like not even disagreement?
No,
About you and
I don't
Vicky?
think so. Did we? I don't remember.
Like you were
Us.
butt heads?
No, nothing serious. I mean, like, she would yell at me.
Damn.
It was more so like a yes, ma'am.
And she
type of
yelled at you
person.
for what though?
And you let
Like
everyone.
literally in the middle of worship.
Oh, like music stuff?
Yeah.
I was
That
such
was
a.
everyone though.
What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm embarrassed because I know that I was a bit.
Yeah.
Damn, for real, you were.
Bro, I don't know what was wrong with me. I think it was.
But I feel like
That made the
like
music
me and
better.
Eric didn't like
Ha.
take your
You guys
like
didn't
we
take.
dish it out back to you.
Yeah, true. But hey, she
So we
said
didn't feel like you were that.
that bad.
Well, I don't think you were that bad.
I didn't either.
Unless we were
it was more
beefing.
like, yeah, I messed up. Yeah, I'll admit
But
it.
yeah, no,
I did
I
mess
know I
up.
suck.
Yeah.
My bad.
Tú cállate.
On to the next.
That's funny. What about you and Vicky? Did you guys ever beef?
No.
You can't beef with Vicky.
No.
I beefed with Vicky.
Okay, but you guys are cousins.
True.
Like I want to know other people who have beefed with Vicky. Just like sit them down and like interview.
Like,
them.
why?
Like why?
I know.
Why?
I know. A
You must
couple-
have done something really bad.
For real.
People who beef with Vicky are haters, and I will get you. I will.
For real. We'll find you.
That's not a threat.
No,
That's a promise.
I don't think I've ever been so upset than like when I hear about people who beef with Vicky, and it's always the most random people outside of church, from school, or someone's always like tied to like a guy, and they beef with Vicky as if Vicky's the type to fight over a guy. Oh my god,
No.
Yeah, no.
I'll fight you, and you know who you are. You're probably listening to because you probably stalk her to this day.
Who?
Freak. I can't name people.
Let's say it off.
I will.
Off the pod.
I will.
Do we know them? I don't care. So,
We'll get to the juice. Do
okay, you can go ahead.
you have any more questions? Over here, clearly I'm starving because I haven't stopped eating since we sat down.
Go ahead, Justin. Doing that.
Sorry. So Jacqueline, how do you pronounce your name in Spanish? Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
Okay, good. Just double checking. Tell us, what would you ever consider going back to church?
I don't feel like I ever left. I
Word.
honestly don't.
It doesn't feel like she left.
I
feel
don't even
like
remember when she left.
I feel like I could just come back whenever, like any random Sunday, just pop in.
And you'll be welcomed.
Of course, because I
That's
already
true.
know that. It's like I'll just come in any random day and like nothing happened. Probably some people would be like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time."
Mm-hmm.
We're like, "Yeah, I haven't seen you either." I feel like the one main reason why I haven't gone back is probably because I know I've gained weight, and like people, I know how they talk and be like, "Doesn't go to that."
I don't think people would say that.
Well, not to her face.
Not to my face.
I know, but they would say that about any of us, not
That's true.
not just her. Yeah, I feel that. But you saw a lot of people at the wedding.
It felt weird.
Did you?
It felt weird because I wasn't expecting to see so many people. Like I wasn't mentally prepared to see so many people.
Really? Who did you think you were gonna see? Like more like Vicky's
Like
wedding?
yeah, kind of like just your close family. And there was a couple people that I was expecting to see that I didn't get to see. I don't know, but there was more so people that I'm like, oh, they're here. A lot of them didn't even recognize me.
Wow.
I think it was the opposite. It was like it was a lot of people that I didn't know.
Well,
Who are these people?
Yeah, that too.
I
I
did-
people I didn't know.
I did invite a lot of my friends and other people from, like Roy's parents were there. Anita was there with Martin's fiance's parents.
Los suegros.
Los suegros. So actually, the first day that I met the dad was at my wedding because
Really?
he came, yeah. And then
Wait, is she here?
no, she's not.
That's weird, huh?
Long story. I'll explain later. But shout out to Martin and Devani. I literally love you guys so much. And I can't wait for your wedding. Oh my God. We were talking about that earlier. Who's going to get married next?
Jackie.
Martin.
Awkward. Martin?
Really?
Like,
That was
literally?
your answer earlier.
No, because I forgot.
Wait, they're literally getting married?
Yeah.
Like
They're
he
engaged?
proposed? When?
Before I stopped going to church.
So,
Wait.
like a couple months ago?
You stopped going to church?
Awkward.
Yeah.
Finally.
Why did you say finally?
I'm just kidding.
You're still there, you jerk.
I
We were
haven't
literally
gone.
talking about this a couple months
I've
ago.
gone
And
like
you're
in a
like, I'm
month.
gonna feel so weird, and like
Wait, what?
we were talking about this a couple months ago, and you're like, I'm gonna feel so weird. It's just like I can't leave.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was here when we were having the conversation. Well, long story short, we don't have to get into it. We probably won't. Literally 1 week or 2 weeks later, we stopped going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, whatever happened to that job that you were working?
Me?
Yeah.
The body sculpting one?
No. For your
Oh.
family. How did you quit?
Through text message, and I screenshot everything that I had that helped me do the business successfully, and I sent it to them. I was like, here's everything that you need, because I know that they weren't going to be as organized as I was. And I thought that, not like that I was doing them a favor, but I was doing them a disservice by saying bye without giving them all of my tools documents that I made. And I was like, this is what the next person needs to do my job. For the record, the only reason I left is because I had seen that someone had already been logging in. You know, they were training someone to do my job.
Behind your back.
Yeah, behind my back, because everything's always behind people's backs. So I screenshot all of the things that I had, the resources, and I was like, this is all that person needs. And there you go. That's it.
So you left on your own accord.
Yeah, but
That's all I wanted to know.
Nice.
because you guys convinced me to. I was
Yeah,
gonna.
because she wanted to wait until they fired her. Like she knew it was coming. She was just a sitting duck.
I didn't.
It's better to quit than be
Right,
fired.
right.
That's what everyone says, you guys. But I couldn't with the guilt.
They didn't feel guilty.
It's just your family.
Barely. Just kidding.
No, literally. No, it's okay though, because it all happened. Like, everything's okay, you know. So I left. I literally don't even think about it. It's not something that I mourn. I'm just like,
The job?
yeah,
I mean, it's just a job.
I know, but it was tied to someone who, you know, is in my family, who I had to. It felt weird to be the one to pull the trigger. I'd rather them do it.
You did a good job.
Thank you. It took a lot
I
of
would have
like.
been mad if you would
Go.
just wait until they fired you.
You would
Proud
have
of you.
if you would. What did you say?
I'm proud of you.
I love you. He's like, I would have been mad at you if you told me right now that they fired you.
Oh yeah, because like, why are you gonna wait till they?
That's what they always do. Fire me.
Because regardless of what you did, they were gonna make you look like the bad one.
Exactly.
So you might as well just I'm out here.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But it happened and it's fine. But yeah, Jackie, that's where we're at now. But if it makes anyone feel any better,
The world is healing.
it is. I'm going to a new church that I love. I actually didn't skip a single Sunday without going to church. So the first week that I wasn't going to go there anymore, I found a church and that's where I've been at. And they were at the wedding.
Really?
They were at the table next to you.
That was them?
My pastor, her like other leaders, and then one of the girls that was taking photos at the end of the night is a friend from church.
Oh.
Yeah, I felt so
It
special.
was nice how you sat Vicky and Mario next with them.
Yeah.
Because if it was anyone else, that'd have been awkward.
Well, it's kind of like an unspoken thing that Vicky and I have, that at her wedding, she sat me and Randy, because there was beef at the time.
Yeah.
So she couldn't
Oh,
sit.
we know.
Yeah. So, which just sucks that Vicky had beef at her wedding and she had to like figure out this puzzle. But she just like automatically put him with me. But she put me at the table with her suegro and her suegro's family, Mario's dad. Because since they were new, she wanted them to feel welcome by our family. And she thought that I would do the best at welcoming them. And that's really special. And that's kind of how I feel about, you know, my church family, my new church family, that like Vicky and Mario would do a great job at welcoming them since my parents were sitting with my mom's family.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It was nice. Because if I sit next to Abraham, he won't talk to them.
Nope.
That's true.
Nope.
But I sat you with Jackie, right?
Yeah.
And Lala.
Mark.
Yeah.
And
He
that
sat us with one
was
of
mean.
Mario's friends.
Randy's.
Abraham didn't.
Randy's.
Really talk. Oh, yeah.
I was talking to him. What do you mean?
Sorry. Randy's friends.
I love
I
him.
was literally talking to him.
His name's Osman.
He's funny.
He's
Well,
fun.
that's his name.
Osman. I just literally said name.
You did?
Yeah. Osman, no?
He literally had to tell me like 7 times.
He was funny.
You know, it's
He
funny.
got like along with Eric real well. Like off the rip.
I knew that. That's why I put them at the same table, because I was like, I need to make the individuals feel comfortable. And so Osman, I was like, Osman, Eric's table. But then I was going to be screwed if Eric didn't show up to the wedding.
Oh no, because Jackie was there, no?
Yeah.
So Jackie, like, well, because with me, I was setting up the stuff and Eric was like back there supervising. And then we got back there
I
and it
feel
was
like
this
Eric is not very much
Jackie
of like
and-
a icebreaker person. I am. Like, hey, what's your name? What do you do? Type of
totally.
thing.
Yeah.
But Eric's not. He like needs to get comfortable with them. So
No, but I feel like he was very talkative too.
Yeah.
Osman.
when I started ignoring Eric, I'm like, just go with the other guy.
Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, I think it's easy when you're in like a setting like that where there's new people to cling to the people that you feel most comfortable with. Because you guys, and there was another 2 people that were supposed to sit at your table. Did you guys see the empty chairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
What the heck? If you're watching this, Josue, why didn't you come to my wedding? And it's Josue, my friend from college.
I know someone else, no?
Yeah, him and his girlfriend, who I don't know, but in, you know, to honor him and respect him, I was like, please bring her if she'll be, because she's from Peru and she was going to be in the States. But he didn't even come, which I'm still butthurt about because I
Fake.
wanted to see him.
I'm just kidding. I don't know you.
No, a lot of people that confirmed to the wedding, to come to the wedding, didn't come. And a lot of people who didn't confirm, but I assumed they would, didn't come. Hey, but I did my part. I had their chairs there. And
That's true.
their food. I had a lot of leftover food.
You
Yeah.
could have told us that.
Did you guys like it?
It
was
was
good.
amazing.
What?
I wanted a second plate.
You should have gotten it.
Eric did.
Eric, you know how Eric is.
No way.
As soon as he served us, he's like, bro, this is not going to be enough for me.
That is so
But he
funny.
asked for a single plate.
Well, there was more than enough for everyone.
And then we shared it
didn't know
amongst
that.
the whole table.
Really?
And then we took your guys' bread. They're like, bro, they're not going to eat 2
Just back
baskets.
there
Give me
eating
some
the
bread.
food.
You guys took the bread from the sweetheart table. Also, why did they? So each basket was supposed to have like 2 breads per person. What the heck were we gonna do with 16 panes?
That's why.
Yeah,
he's
so
like,
that's
they're
why
not
we
gonna eat
took
2
it.
baskets.
That is funny, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god!
mean, there's like 4 of us, 2 of you guys.
Literally,
You guys
more
didn't even
food.
eat, did you?
we had a bite or 2, and then we just like got distracted. We couldn't.
Yeah, I would seriously contemplate on just picking out your
I think
plate over
that's
there.
one of the things, like in my wedding,
Shut up.
I'm going to make sure there's like when it's time to eat, like, bro, no pictures, don't come up to me.
Yeah,
Like, there's
it-
a time for that.
But it's not necessarily because of that. It's just like your nerves. Like, no te da hambre. Like, the wedding day, I felt like sitting down to eat was a waste of time because even when I was taking photos upstairs when you guys thought I was doing tuki tuki, all I wanted to do was finish so that I could come and be with my family and friends.
I don't know. It's just me, though.
Anyway.
Because, like, you guys were, like, trying to sit down, but the paper kept coming up.
Oh, I know.
Like, people were, like, taking turns going up.
Honestly, but the last thing that's important at your wedding is eating. Trust me. Like, you want to talk to people.
Maybe for you.
Well, you're dumb.
Some of us have priorities.
Thank you for the advice. I'll take it.
About
Advice.
what?
Eating at your wedding.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
You don't want to faint in the middle of the dance floor.
That's true. But Vero knew that I was going to be like that. And she had a bunch of snacks and like energizing bars throughout the day. Yeah.
True, but still.
I want to know if, without being specific, unless you want to, I'm going to ask a very elaborate question. But you know what I'm talking about? I want to know what your experience was or is when you make a mistake and how the church approaches it. What was your experience with that? Do you feel like the church needs to do better at not making people feel like absolute crap? Do you think that you were treated with grace? Do you think that people were patient with you? How do you feel? And then I feel like we all have experience with something similar, but since you're a special guest, tell us, how do you think the church handled a lot of the things that you went through?
I feel like a lot of people were very understanding, especially you guys, like specifically you two.
Aww.
That's why I've been so close to you guys this whole time, because it helped a lot. But overall, the church, no, they weren't understanding. Most of it was all judgmental, and I'm like, should I even come back on Sunday? Like, I don't even want to show my face.
Immediately after things happened?
Yeah, it's just embarrassing. It's like your whole reputation's ruined. Like, one day you're up here, and then the next you're like below zero. It's like, it's what?
Yeah.
It's like all the people that be like, oh, we love you, and then we look up to you, and next time we're like, yeah, I don't want my children hanging out with that person. I'm like, okay.
That was my question. So do you feel it was mostly adults who did
Oh yeah,
a poor
most
job?
definitely, yeah. Yeah, most the adults, yes.
Which is so stupid because there's no way that the adults that were judging you did things right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like them, I'm sure, made
Yeah.
the same.
I feel like
Mistakes.
that's the whole reason why they were even at church the whole place. In the first
Exactly,
place.
because church isn't for people who are perfect. It's for people who are trying to fix.
Broken people.
Yeah, we're all broken.
Yeah. Although I do have to say, your aunt, Sylvia, she's amazing.
Oh,
She's amazing. I love you. I still do.
You don't listen to this.
Okay, well, if you do, just listen to this part.
yeah. Whoever listens to it of her daughters, may be mess. Just let your mommy know, and I will too, because I know that, and I know it's a freaking hard scenario to be put in, and the bad thing is that, like, do you feel like it was kept a secret enough for you, or do you feel like the
No.
adults could have done better at keeping your secret?
Ooh, that's
Because
interesting.
nobody needed to know what happened.
Nobody needed to know, but
Do you feel like everyone knew?
certain person put me up in the altar, and I still remember that day till now. I still have nightmares of that day.
What?
They would put me up in the altar, and they're like, this person did this, this, and this.
Wait, that happened?
Yes.
When?
It wasn't like a Sunday service. It was like, I think it was like on a Friday or something. And they were like, this person did this, this, and this, and yada, yada, whatever.
Were they related to me?
Yeah. They're going to get better, whatever. And it's just like,
So they're using you like a testimony.
no, this was before I went to Texas. So it was still a working process. And like, this person just did this, this, and this. And it's like,
Can you write their name down here? Obviously, don't send it because it's going to be random. But
Can we say like what happened? Are you comfortable with that?
well, it was like, they just put me up in the altar, and they're just like, well, this happened, this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I just got to man up to this. And like, yeah, they're not going to be part of the worship team no more.
I didn't know this happened.
I think I have like a very faint memory of that part. They're not going to be on the worship team anymore. That's what I remember.
But
You didn't go on Fridays.
It was literally in front of the entire congregation.
Because Fridays would get packed.
Yeah.
Was it when we had Tabernacle?
Yeah, it was more so because those Fridays were more like personalized, just the church, no guests, just people who went on the regular.
People who knew who Jackie Silva was.
Yeah. And that was pretty embarrassing. So that's what I mean when my whole reputation got ruined. And I'm like, okay, well, this did not need
Like
to be put on public.
Like she said what happened and what you did.
Not specifically, but details were told.
What did you feel going home that night? You were serving,
Yeah.
that you were like playing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't want to come back that Sunday. I'm like, I can't even show my face anymore. I don't even want to come back.
Oh my God. Oh God. Because I remember for a while, you and I were serving together. Like you would be playing and I would be singing for Fridays because it was just the two of us, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe someone played the drums, but
Yeah, but I feel like that day was planned though because she just had somebody else to play.
they do that. They stay doing that.
That's true.
Oh my God. And were your parents at church?
No.
They would have gone wild. Yeah. Wait, did you tell them?
Oh yeah.
What did they say?
Well, they weren't happy
With
but
you
they
or
kind of
with,
said I deserved it.
I mean, it was freshly done.
Yeah.
So I'm sure at that point, I think if you talk about it now, they would have been like, what the hell did we put up with?
I don't think my parents really remember about all that. Like, I feel like I'm literally the only one who remembers that.
Because it was your trauma.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, that just makes me so upset.
Like, it's just
I'm
type of things that
confused,
just
to be honest.
Why are you confused?
Like, I don't know what she's talking about exactly.
What do you mean?
Like what she's talking about. Like, what did she do?
What did who do?
Jackie.
Oh my
I
God.
told you details.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know, like, the timeline.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I know you did something which led to you doing something else. And then,
Right.
And then they sent you to...
Okay, so what she got
So it
sat
was
down for was the first
part.
thing that she did.
Yeah.
And
so
she,
that was the
she
whole.
put your business out
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
That's
and
what
then
she got.
she's
That's
like, this certain person's not allowed to come back into church anymore, which is the person who I was with at the time. So I'm like, okay, well, our business literally got put out there.
yeah, because they not only did they say what you had done, but who it was like, who was
Damn,
involved in the
that's messed up.
situation.
Yeah. So I feel like it for a really long time. I feel like that's why they even sent me to Texas, because I feel like everybody was just looking at my stomach and be like,
That's so messed up. Do you feel like we supported you through that pain?
yeah, most definitely.
I mean, I
That's
don't
why-
even know at the
That's why I
time.
really, really love you guys.
I love you too, but I hate that. I hate that. Like, even though we were there to support you, you still had to go through that.
I feel like it's like you guys didn't need to know details at that time. I mean, I can tell you guys about it now outside the podcast, but
Of course.
I just feel like you guys were just there. That's all I needed. Somebody to not some place I could feel comfortable and not be judged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's so crazy though, that people who are adults who've lived a life of craziness and like
Literally.
are coming to the feet of Jesus and have like made so many mistakes. I mean, not that we hadn't, we were young too. We made mistakes, but
Yeah, but I think that's why we understood her, because
it's
like
something
we
that we
made
could have,
mistakes too.
Yeah.
We could have done the same thing.
literally, we were probably borderline.
Yeah, I feel like that's
In
what
the
you
same
guys
situation.
understood me so much, because you guys literally felt the same way. Like, that could have been us.
That
Yeah,
could
that could've been us.
that could have been me.
And I feel like I would have felt the same way if it were for you guys. Like, same thing happened to you guys. It'd be like, oh, crap. That could have been me.
I know for a fact that like actually the same for you too. And even Vicky would have been very supportive of me had that happened. Not supportive as in like, go you, but like,
Go do it again.
but I wouldn't have, maybe I would have felt shame, of course, because at the beginning, like you said, you didn't give us details because you still feel shame. But I'm glad that because everyone ended up knowing and it was like an unspoken thing, we still didn't make you feel shunned when a bunch of adults that literally have done worse things in their lifetime are going to out you like that. Yeah. Oh God, no.
I just didn't like how, because like we had a meeting. I don't know if you remember the worship team. Like that I don't know when it happened, but that Sunday, like they brought us all to like that conference room, and they're like, "Oh, Jackie's not gonna be here." Like she didn't tell us why. You don't remember that?
No.
But she pretty much like outed her that she wasn't gonna be here. That I guess she was going to Texas or whatever.
Man. Do you think that going to Texas helped you?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
It really did. I was by myself, no phone, no internet, no technology. I got to play with the little girls.
Who are not little anymore.
They're not little no more.
That's crazy. It's like being at home because you had little sisters.
Yeah, they literally reminded me of my sisters, and I missed them so much. And those two really, it was so much fun. I mean, I'm sorry, Sylvia, for breaking your trampoline.
Her what?
Her trampoline.
I thought she said her tambourine.
Me too.
Like, what
I
the-
was like, that's
That shit was
random.
going hard.
She took the music with her.
No, like we broke her trampoline, and it's in the middle of the desert, so we flooded her whole backyard, made it all muddy,
No.
and we were playing barefoot soccer, and we were spraying each other with the hose. It was so much fun. Best time I've had.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask something in the middle of that, and I completely forgot because I'm too busy entertained with your story. But that's crazy. You were gone for how long?
A whole month.
Oh,
Wait, really?
how often did you speak to your parents?
I didn't get to speak to them. I didn't have any cell phone.
Not at all.
Nothing.
The entire month.
Nope. I couldn't
Dang.
speak to anybody. No contact with anybody. I mean, I feel like that's what the process of them was.
That's
to
what the point
help
was.
me. Yeah. No contact with anybody, which I mean, it would have. It was good because I would have probably contacted the wrong people. But I would send my parents some letters, like just write them down, see everything I would see. I remember I would even grab some of the weird ants that were in Texas, and I taped them on the letter, and I'm
Bro.
like, look at the ants over here. They're so cool. Like I was just so bored.
Yeah.
Every morning, wake up at 6, go out for a run. In the afternoons, go play with the girls in their school, get sprayed by the hoses over there.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
And did you ever give your parents the letters you wrote them?
What?
Did you ever give your parents the letters that you wrote them?
Yeah, they still have them.
Oh my god.
There's a whole bunch of dead ants on those.
You were supposed to stay longer, no?
Yeah, I
Wasn't that
was.
the plan?
Really?
I think they were planning on leaving me for a couple months while my stomach would be hidden, or so they thought.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, that's how serious it was.
The
Yeah.
Well,
So they were basically just hiding you.
Yeah, basically. I mean, that's what I thought it was, but it was also to get into a relationship with God. And literally all they gave me was just the Bible. No phone, no nothing, just the Bible. So that's literally all I had.
But it helped you,
Yeah,
at
it
least in
did.
this scenario.
Yeah,
Wow.
it did. It really did. It was kind of like well, I had no clothes. I literally had nothing with me. The only thing I got was just to go to Walmart one time, go get some shampoo, toothpaste, basics. But I had nothing.
So
Literally.
what did you wear when you would go to church?
The same thing every Sunday.
Really? Mm-hmm. What about during the week?
Repeatedly. Only 5 outfits.
Okay.
The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then redo it all over again the next week.
Wow. Quite crazy.
That is crazy.
But I'm glad it helped you. It sounds insane, but I'm glad it helped you.
It did. I had fun. I liked it. I love the family over there.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm glad they're over here now.
Mm-hmm.
I love them all.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Especially Crystal. She bullied me a lot.
Does she correct your spelling and your grammar?
Yeah, she did a lot more than that.
She's the grammar police. She's the deputy.
And I have to play devil's advocate, so.
Wait, I had a question. How was it when you came back after the month?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how was...
I didn't want to
life.
come back to church.
You still didn't want to come back to church? Why? Because of the people?
the
Because
church
I
built?
just didn't want to be asked any questions. I didn't want to talk about anything about with anyone. But I'm glad they didn't. Only a couple of people were like, oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. But like when I would turn back, I could see him look at me up, down. Like, is there anything different with her body? I'm like, kind of figured that would happen.
People are so ugly.
And then
Yeah.
I would just walk and I would see some of the people just whisper into each other's ears. It was just,
It's like high school all over again.
yeah.
Like
But with grown adults.
big adult bullies, bro. But
Like,
those
are
are the
you
worst
serious?
ones. Like the
And,
adult
like, that
bullies.
that's what I didn't want to come back for. So it didn't happen though. So it's all right. I just had to. I'm like, I'll just take it one Sunday at a time.
Yep. Literally.
Damn.
It's all right. The church. Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Say it.
No.
Get controversial.
No. I actually have another question that'll be a little controversial. So you said that you're glad that it happened. Otherwise, you're glad that you had no contact with the civilization because otherwise you would have reached out to the wrong people. When you came back, did you reach out to the wrong people?
No,
You didn't?
no,
So
Are we talking about the wrong person here?
yeah, the
wrong
person.
person.
Well, we
Yeah.
Wow.
we
It took
know
her-
what we're saying.
Took her 7 years though.
It took.
7.
I
I
feel
was just
like
kidding. Made that up.
no.
Because how many times did we have this talk
You two.
about? No, not even me. I was just
What are we talking about?
About
About
not
this
coming back
person.
with this person.
yeah.
You guys are like the ones who can't get over him because you guys keep mentioning
Yeah,
him.
but like, because we told you so many times, and this all could have been avoided.
No, well, the reason I keep bringing
mean
it
like
up,
after Texas, after everything.
Oh yeah,
But
After
before
what?
that, yeah, I should have listened.
no, she's talking about how we always
Oh.
we're the ones that can't get over him because every time we hang up,
It's just funny.
we like to. No, it's because the main reason is we like to make sure that you literally stopped talking to him.
Yeah, to make sure you're on the right path. Still.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
It's
After you came from Texas,
Yeah. I mean,
did
we
he?
did see like
Did he ever reach out to you?
we did see each other once, but I got freaked out. I'm like, I did not just go through all that for nothing.
just to see your ugly ass.
I
again.
ran out.
Damn.
That was probably one of the few times I've ever ran up scared from someone. Usually I would be like a
Mom,
fighter and
pick
be
me
like,
up. I'm scared.
fight you. It was literally right outside work.
Oh, he showed up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Uncalled for.
Well, it was just like a lead to events, but for the most part, yeah, that's what it was. So
That's
it's just like,
stalkerish.
Can you put me on mute so that I can cough? You ate it.
Oh, no. Coughs and it picks up on the other microphones.
No, you didn't. That's funny. Wow. Well, I'm glad that you got scared and ran away because there's so many more beautiful opportunities in the world.
yeah.
Okay, what were we gonna ask her?
I don't remember.
You said you had a controversial question.
That was the question if she ever reached out.
Oh no. Damn.
Go, Abraham.
What?
Go.
What?
You got some?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
We have a
no.
couple more minutes. We have time for one more question if anyone wants to ask. Or if you want to ask Abraham something.
Who, Jackie?
Or if it, oh my God, bro, I swear. If you want to ask Abraham something, if I'm saying it, there's only one other person that could ask you something.
Well,
yes,
you looked at
Jackie.
me.
Oh my
Whatever.
God.
Me desesperas.
Why? Well, I don't have any questions.
No? Do you think we got
Or I
juicy?
do, but I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Ask.
And what you can tell us about that.
Next question.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. I'll take this out.
What?
I'll take it out.
Take it out. What? Oh, the question?
I'll take it out of the video.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have any more questions? No? Nobody?
Oh.
All right.
Actually, I have a question.
Oh my God.
Oh.
What would you have
Boy.
done if you'd actually
What?
had a baby?
Am I allowed to leave this in here? That part? Because now we just outed exactly what happened.
What do you mean? You guys talked about it. We said 9 months. We did something that she shouldn't have done.
I mean, I guess. But I don't know how comfortable she is of us. Like,
That's true.
I don't know. How old was I? 19?
wait,
Probably
can you answer if you
Wait,
want?
you were
like,
19?
Yeah.
is
You're
it
a whole grown adult.
yeah, but she wasn't
legally.
treated. Am I allowed to keep this in here?
I mean, the whole podcast has been about it.
Okay. But like, does it make you feel uncomfortable that it turned
You
into
don't have to
this?
leave it in there.
It's all right.
Okay. I'll take out the other part.
Unless it doesn't get interesting. It's just like basic talk.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, she was 19. She wasn't like no 16-year-old.
Oh, I thought she was younger.
No, people just exaggerate.
People made it a big deal for no reason.
No, I just look little.
How old are you right now?
24.
Okay. And when, okay.
It's been 5
So,
years.
She's 3 years younger than me, so the other person was my age.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys were both legal age. It's just the environment that we were in.
Toxic. Allegedly.
Didn't hear it from me.
By experience, I would say so.
What do you think? Actually,
It
let's.
came from the horse's mouth.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be enough for today's podcast.
No, she just tell us one crazy hospital story.
One crazy hospital story.
2.
One.
The
Two.
craziest.
No, just one, so we can end the podcast on like a different, lighter. Well, maybe not lighter, but different.
This is not gonna be live, bro.
note. Okay, go.
I got
Wait.
one.
Last,
Have you ever seen a dead body?
of course she
Millions
has.
of times. I'm used to it.
What the heck?
COVID, bro.
Nah, play with the toes.
Okay, it's just weird.
I'm leaving that in there. Go ahead. Is that the crazy story?
She sucked on the toes? What?
No.
we
She tickled it to see.
toes.
we have
No,
no
No,
time.
I'm kidding.
Go,
I'm
please.
kidding.
No tenemos tiempo. Go.
Go.
Okay, well, the craziest one would probably be this one patient who always comes. We call them frequent flyers because they're literally there all the time. So this one guy, girl, I don't know what they are.
What?
Like a they them?
Kind
Can't say that. It's
they
canceled.
they kind of tell themselves that it's a she,
I'm just trying to specify. Maybe
but
like
it's a
They get mad
guy.
when
I know, but
when
you shouldn't.
don't say the pronouns right.
Right. That so like we need to realize that it's someone who we would have to ask what their pronouns are.
Just
Okay,
call
so
them,
his pronouns is she, her, but they clearly had another thing, and this is how I know because they got discharged and they're wearing a Naruto coat, a cape. And they the entire time while they were in the hospital stay, they said they got raped by their father as well as they got raped by Naruto,
Naruto?
the anime character.
I did not realize you were saying Naruto.
Naruto, is that how you say it?
Naruto.
Same
Naruto?
thing.
Naruto?
No, no te
All the
entendí.
weaves are gonna get mad.
I thought she was saying that they had like. I thought that you were saying Naruto was like the name of like the cape that like the hospital outfit.
No, this is
No.
like an anime character. Or am I saying this wrong? Like
No.
Camaro?
No, just go.
What are you saying, bro?
Literally, what is going on?
So he's wearing a Naruto cape, which is the anime character. And
Said that their father had.
the father also
Okay,
her.
confusing. Go.
And yeah, I'm just as confused because once they got discharged, they kept saying the whole entire stay, I want to leave, I want to leave, I want to leave. Once they get discharged, they go out in the parking lot and they're like, I don't want to leave anymore. And we're like, we literally just got you out. Like we fought for you to get out. We don't want you here either. So I didn't say that. We want them. We all love you, all Haitians. But yeah, no, this one was just no. So they're running out in the parking lot. So just take in mind that the literally only thing they're wearing is the Naruto cape. That's it. And underwear. That's it.
Oh.
Nothing else.
That was
Okay,
free flying.
I thought it was free flying too. Okay, and
Okay, but it is though. Now, once they're in the parking lot, they take it off.
no.
They're running around screaming, I'm a girl, while the thing-a-ling is jiggling around everywhere, and I'm a girl, don't get me out. It's the weirdest thing chasing a
Naked
guy,
man.
a naked man calling himself a girl wearing a Naruto cape, trying
Was
to
he
chase
running
them
like-
down the parking
you know-
lot. This
you know
is
those
just like
Naruto
the
run?
weirdest thing I've had to do at work. I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
You had to chase them?
We all had to. It's so weird.
But what, 'cause
I
he
was so
nude?
confused. I'm like, do I fight him like a girl or do I fight him like a man? Like, I don't know what, because it's like running around like kind of like this, like a girly run. And it's like, I'm so confused right now.
That was my next question. Was it like a full-on sprint, or were they like
It was a girly run.
prancing?
It was just weird. It's weird.
Okay, how long ago was this?
Well, it was probably like 2 months ago.
Oh my
Did you
god!
catch him or not?
Well, they just ran out of campus, so we just let them go and be like, okay, well, fly safe.
Is that allowed? You can't call the cops on them to make sure they get home safe?
Eventually, yeah, we did end up calling the cops. That's the part I skipped.
Did they find him?
We did end up calling the cops. Cops just scared him away, or her, him, her. And
Confusing.
It was very confusing, and they ended up taking him out of campus. So, yeah.
Well, that's great. And that is a great note to end on because Abraham's
funny.
about to ask a lot of unnecessary questions, I'm sure.
No.
All right. Well, for everyone who's listening, thank you for joining us on this wild ride. We talked about a lot of things. Jackie, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Yes. We hope that you can come back
Okay.
with Vicky here so that we can all chat about
Okay.
so
Got
many
beef.
things. Huh?
They got beef.
You and Vicky have beef?
Just
A
kidding.
lot.
Just trying to fight her already.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And you guys can follow us on, well, if you want to, of course, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and there's another one, right? YouTube.
Really?
All at Usually Best of Friends.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Like.
Send us an email.
Subscribe.
Sponsor us.
I don't know about that.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.